Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know those romantic moments at concerts, the lights dim, the music swells, and the giant screen pans over the crowd looking for unsuspecting couples to spotlight on the kiss cam. Well, I used to love those moments too. Until that night. It was supposed to be a perfect evening, Coldplay Live Under the Stars, champagne in hand, and my husband, Andy Byron, beside me. Or rather, that's what I thought. You see, I wasn't the one sitting next to him that night. When the stadium screen zoomed in on a familiar face during Fix You, it wasn't just a moment of public affection, it was a public unraveling. Because the man in the spotlight, the one with his arm around a woman half his age, the one passionately kissing her while thousands of fans cheered, wasn't just anybody. He was my husband. And he was the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. And the woman? Not me. That moment sparked a chain reaction that brought down reputations, exposed lies, and flipped the power dynamic in a way no one, least of all Andy, ever saw coming. I had just finished putting on a burgundy wrap dress that I hadn't worn since our 5th anniversary when my phone pinged. Andy had texted, "Emergency meeting, can't make it tonight." Rain check. That was lie number 1. At the time, I was disappointed but understanding. Being married to a CEO meant cancelled plans came with the territory. We'd both worked hard to build a life of luxury, and I had stood by him through every all-nighter and merger. I reminded myself that this was just part of the package. But what I didn't realize was that he wasn't stuck in some boardroom. He was already at the Coldplay concert. With her. My best friend Sasha had surprised me with 2 last-minute VIP tickets she couldn't use. "Go solo or take someone," she said. I went alone, just to escape the house and maybe enjoy the music we once danced to together in our kitchen. Little did I know, fate was about to shove the truth down my throat under a sky full of stars and lies. The crowd roared as Coldplay lit up the stage with "A Sky Full of Stars." I was already a few glasses of wine in, swaying along with the music, grateful for the distraction. My phone buzzed again. Another message from Andy. "Still at the office. Don't wait up." A lie. The second one of the night. Because just then, my eyes flicked to the Jumbotron, the massive kiss cam screen that zoomed in on couple after couple, catching awkward pecks and giggly kisses in Ultra HD. It was silly, heartwarming, until it wasn't. The camera lingered on a couple in one of the VIP boxes. The man looked familiar. The way he leaned in, the arrogance in his smirk, the tailored navy jacket I'd had dry cleaned just 2 days ago, everything screamed Andy. And the woman. She wasn't just young and beautiful. She was his assistant, Melina. 26. Soft voice. Red lipstick. Always, just doing her job. Now she was straddling my husband's lap while 80,000 people watched him kiss her like they were the only ones on earth. The crowd whooped and cheered. My heart shattered in silence. I felt like I'd been sucker punched, heat flushing through my skin, vision blurring, but I never blinked. I needed to be sure. I stared at the screen until someone finally cut the feed, switching it back to the band. But the damage was done. He lied. Again. To my face. To everyone. Andy Byron, billionaire CEO, devoted husband, public philanthropist, was now the star of his own live-action betrayal. And me? I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I plotted. They say revenge is best served cold. But I preferred mine live, in 4K, and with a standing ovation. The next morning, I didn't waste time. I called my lawyer, Ellis, the kind of shark who smiled through fangs. He'd drafted my prenup 6 years ago, back when I still thought Andy loved me. I want to move forward, I said, my voice calm, rehearsed. Ellis knew better than to ask why. Andy came home that night with a fake yawn and a weak excuse about a late board meeting. I met him in the hallway, arms crossed. Did the board include Melina? Or did she just attend, orally? He blinked. Swallowed. What are you talking about? Oh, don't act dumb, Andy. Half the stadium saw you play Tongue Olympics on the kiss cam. He went pale. I can explain. Great, I cut him off, pulling the envelope from behind my back. You can explain it, to the press. Inside the envelope. Divorce papers. And a full exposé, ready to be leaked to every media outlet that ever fawned over our perfect marriage. Sign them, Andy. Or I'll hold a press conference in this exact hallway. His lips parted, but I didn't wait. I walked away. The news exploded by morning. TMZ. Forbes. Even tech blogs picked it up. CEO Andy Byron caught cheating at Coldplay concert, wife strikes back. Within hours, his board called an emergency meeting. Stocks dropped 8%. Sponsors pulled out. Melina was quietly fired. And me? I wasn't just the jilted wife. I was the majority shareholder, thanks to shares his late father had gifted me in a bid to protect me from exactly this. Andy never read the fine print in the prenup. But I did. I didn't just get half. I got controlling interest. At our next board meeting, I walked in wearing black. Andy stood, trying to regain composure. This isn't your seat, Caroline. I smirked. It is now. It's funny. I married a man who wanted power, status, control. But in trying to humiliate me, he handed it all over. Now the company he built answers to me. And Melina? Well, I heard she's doing PR. For a dentist's office in Iowa. Some women break in the face of betrayal. I built an empire with mine. And Andy? He watches from the sidelines while I give keynote speeches, grace magazine covers, and walk into gala events with my head high, and the world watching. Because when you betray a woman like me, you don't just lose her. You lose everything.